everybody. Welcome. Master Detectives Archives Rain Code, Part 6. Welcome, Spider. Welcome. I got something for you here, Spider. Here it goes. Ready? Now that is refreshing. See if I remember the story here. I don't know. It's been a few days. All I know is there's a killer out there putting nails in people and nails in dolls everywhere. Soda be hitting? I call it pop, but soda's alright. I think half the people call it pop and half the people call it soda. Hitting the spot, just what that doctor ordered. All right, now where was I here? It's kind of starting me off in the middle of action here. I guess that's where I left off, though.
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
Oh, wow. We're going to all the crime scenes? Dang.
It's closed, as expected.
Oh, nice.
Are you sure?
Wait!
Yo, Spider Monkey, what's up, Philip? What's happening? Welcome to the stream.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
Oh, a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion.
Ali Hohen, the owner of the mansion.
He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated.
He lived alone?
The crime scene is in
no
the study near the back. Let's go.
Let's go to the back.
The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene.
Nothing happened, Nova? Playing with some friends? What do you mean nothing happened, Philip? What do you mean by that, yo?
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here, too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
Oh, look at the fish tank, yo. Nice.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Post-cognition again. Here we go. That was just adorable then, scary. Alright, post-cognition here. See the fish tank first.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber.
Dang. He got one through the heart. See that?
But the corpse will never wake up again.
I wonder why they chose to color the blood
Even
pink.
if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room.
No escape routes.
The doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Let's check every nook and cranny.
Where is the doll nailed to the wall?
Oh my, this is quite nice.
Actually, I can't go to the doll there.
Halara's hands are smaller and softer than I thought.
Yeah, the fish
Considering
tank looks
Halara's
nice.
strength,
Yep.
I thought they would be bulkier.
Considering Lara's strength, I thought they would be bulkier.
Master, is holding hands all it takes to get you hot and heavy? You're making me sad.
No. Though I am curious, is Halara a man or a woman?
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
Not at all. I guess it'd be pretty rude to ask now.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
Several dolls have been nailed to the floor. After the clock tower in the secret club, this makes 3. It doesn't make any sense, less creepy though.
Beats me.
Now is not the time to fear or to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve this case. Right.
I see.
The dolls have nothing in common, and I don't see any unusual markings either.
It appears.
Nothing to do with the case then? Series of books is arranged neatly on the shelf. There's no indication the books have been moved. I don't think they're related to the case. I agree, let's look somewhere else.
What does that mean?
There's an expensive looking landscape painting, but it's tilted. I wonder why. Could this be related to the locked room?
It appears.
Doubtful. Judging by the marks on the wall, I'd say this painting was hung at an angle. Peacekeepers must have altered it by mistake during their investigation. How confusing. Two extraordinary thick books are placed on the desk. It doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found.
Well,
The Peacekeepers must have stacked them. Good grief, what a bunch of amateurs. The placement seems to be the only thing that's changed. I don't think this will help the case. I ranked up to level 10. Alright, I think I got them all. Yep, I got them all. Alright.
Sit down right here.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
the owner of this mansion.
They stuck him to
made
the
his
floor
fortune
pretty
in
good.
Real estate from an early
The owner of
age.
this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age.
But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Hey, what's up, Squid? Aloha. Welcome, welcome. It's sad what's going on in Hawaii, Squid.
Is that
All the
really
fires,
the
man.
case?
It's pretty sad. Is that really the case?
Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
Oh boy. We got some blood trickle spatter here.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe. Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That's disturbing.
That's another key. Oh, and his face. Look at this.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle.
And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of struggle.
Oh, but on a closer look,
Oh, look at that line in there.
there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
Thin string.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
Another clue here, another clue. Alright, is there anywhere else on the floor? So I got those.
There's a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Yen.
You're charging me for it?
I jest. The
The
marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Yen as a reward.
I'm getting a headache.
Another key.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
A little kitty.
Huh? What's this?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo
She
be
a cat
trusted?
person? I don't know.
Could it be something the
Must be.
Peacekeepers fabricated?
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
Oh, the sketch is one. Really, the mansion's floor plan and a photo of the locked room mystery, both received from Hilaro.
This is...
I'll...
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a switch for the projector on the desk. Looks like it was set off when the corpse was found.
Oh!
The lamp's light is pointed at the table. It probably wasn't turned on at the time. I don't see anything suspicious. Doesn't seem like the lamp is related to the case. They're covered in dust. Nobody's touched them for a while. Meaning they won't help us with the case.
Yeah.
Even in the past, several books lined this shelf. I checked, but it doesn't seem like anything's different between then and now.
I see.
In that case, it's probably not related to the case.
Yeah.
I believe this series has more than 150 volumes. Unfortunately, the author has passed away. It's a shame the story never saw an ending.
Oh!
Landscape paintings in extravagant frames are on display. All these paintings look incredibly expensive.
However,
They're counterfeits. Not a single one is genuine. Doesn't look like there's anything relevant to the case here. Let's investigate elsewhere.
Oh!
Two extraordinarily thick books are stacked on the desk. These books are in great condition aside from the dust. They're completely untouched.
beats me.
You probably wanted to seem knowledgeable. They haven't been moved for a while. They're probably not related to the case. Alright. Got that check marked. Got the door check marked. Still the fish tank in the bookcase. That's got a check mark in it. There's not another one around. Huh. Oh, there we go.
That's right!
Projector installed in the center of the bookcase. I'd like to take a look, but I can't reach it.
That's right!
Hilara, could you please take a look around the projector?
Very well.
Sure, give me a moment. The projector is pretty dusty, doesn't seem to have been used since before the incident. So it's probably got nothing to do with the case. Projector is installed in the center of the bookcase. It wasn't on when the corpse was found. You'll never reach it, Master. I'll check it out for you. Well, did you find anything unusual? Nope, everything is extremely usual and unrelated to the case. Alright, got that. There's a huge tank here, but there aren't any fish inside. Really? No fish. Somebody put fish there. Living things can't be seen through post-cognition. It doesn't... Oh, that's why. You can't see living things. It doesn't have that ability. Alright. Why doesn't that have a check mark? Body doesn't have a check mark either. What am I missing here?
That's true.
Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
It seems very likely. So I got all that. They all have check marks. Alright, that has a check mark now. Alright. So what am I missing with the fish tank and the bookshelf?
Yeah.
It's a lamp, the light's on now. Make sure to use the proper lighting in addition to these kinds of lighting, as eye strain may occur. Where are you talking to, Shinigami? Alright, now this should have a check mark. Yes, it does. Alright. Oh, I missed the doll.
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out.
Uh-oh, both eyes gouged out.
Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I wanna put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me. Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it.
Dang, they're getting that detailed in this. Holy
How
crap.
did this mark get here?
Somebody's using a string.
Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Yay, that's okay. A-okay for the investigation here. Alright, cool.
Are you done here?
Yeah, this game is very detailed. Yes, it is. I could barely see where they meant for the string on the eyes.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
She always wants money, man.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Our last crime scene we're going to. Oh boy.
Wait! You know,
The doorknob is in rough shape. I guess it's because nobody is looking after the place anymore.
By the way,
Isn't it because Halara smashed it? I guess we can't rule that out.
The next one is the art gallery in Yuma district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
right. The chief's in danger after all.
All right, here we go. Can do this little side mission. Why not? That person.
say,
What's wrong, Master? Doesn't she seem a bit uneasy, like might fall over at any moment?
come on.
You really can't help yourself when it comes to the ladies, can you? It isn't like that. Excuse me, is there something wrong? You seem upset. Huh? Who are you? I'm kind of a detective. In training. A detective, I see. No, but which game are you streaming tomorrow? I'm thinking about a little Splatoon, Philip. Is that alright with you?
Well,
So is something wrong? Well, actually, I run away from home. And I'm lost. I am at a loss about what to do next. Oh,
Let's solve
this smells like a case. Let's hear her out, Master.
yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. I should avoid getting involved, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just left it alone. That's all right with you, Philip? I'm glad. I'm glad. Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Well,
Everybody hit that like button and subscribe if you like. I'm the daughter of a merchant who does business throughout Kanai Ward. Due to family circumstances, it is decided that I would have an arranged marriage. Really? Thinking of what's best for my family, I should accept the proposal. But my suitor is an awful person. I heard it with my own ears. He said he's only using my father.
huh?
Huh? Then why not talk to your father about it? There's nothing I can do without proof. Besides, my father is very keen on him. When I told my father I didn't want to get married, he yelled at me and said I shouldn't cause trouble.
I see.
So that's why you ran away from home.
Aww.
Oh, how lame. Let's get out of here.
No.
We can't do that. Having to marry an evil person sounds terrible. Leaving home hasn't given me some time to think. I want to try talking to my father. But if we went back now, I don't think we could have a civil conversation. If I'm terribly sorry to ask, but could I take this letter to my father? But could you take this letter to my father for me? I'll reward you for your trouble.
Say,
Does this chick think detectives are our errand boys? We can't just leave her like this. That's my master, simping over every woman he meets and making their wishes come true. It's not like that.
All right.
Okay, I'll help you. Thank you so much. My father should be in front of the Kanai station around now.
hey,
It'd be a good idea to ask what he looks like, right? This station is a busy place after all.
That's true.
So Kanai station. Suit navy blue from head to toe.
I see.
Let's go to Kanai Station. The other one's Gamma. I gotta go to. Where is everybody? Gave it a like. Thanks, Spider. Where is this guy? He's not in there. That's where it says it is. Says it's here.
oh,
You know,
Well, I might not be able to do this mission because I don't see where the guy is. He was supposed to be in that station. That's where it says he is. Guess we'll go with the story mission. Nice, fill up the badges. Cool, cool. I really wanted to do that mission. Let's see here.
So this is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
But wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Dang, she don't care.
Did you say something?
That's our Hellora.
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
But wait, please! Oh!
Well,
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're going in.
We're like a couple of thugs or something. Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper. He said he was trailing the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
ooh, another locked room mystery. That's more total. But I'm starting to get bored.
Let's go, Team
It's not so
Fry.
special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died. Let's start investigating.
Yes.
Do the investigation. Oh, wait, aren't we gonna do... Oh, we're doing post-cognition. I'm not holding her hand, though. Don't I gotta hold her hand? Seems like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. There's no trace of it anymore, though.
Beats me.
Looks like the area's been cleaned up, probably by the Peacekeepers or the art gallery stuff. I don't think investigating here will turn up any useful information. Whoa.
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors.
faded colors. Gotcha.
The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming. The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name was Isumoe. She used her good looks to have relations with many men. The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And...
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep.
Wound on the back of her head,
This may be
dang.
the real cause of death.
Seen a lot of... Oh, I was going to read that, Smiter. This may be the real cause of death. Something on her head. Blunt force trauma. Seen a lot of people on YouTube picking from Team Fry on YouTube votes. Canvas place here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank and it is so messily placed with those wooden frames.
Well,
Doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it's used for some other event. I see. Nothing seems out of place. I don't think this will help with the case.
This is...
Painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel as if it's going to swallow me whole.
that's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. Doesn't look like it's related to the case.
Yeah.
Nothing over here? That was the only one. Oh wait, what do we got up here? So there's only one. Okay. It's got a check mark on
Alright.
Oh!
it. Sculpture with a sheet placed over it to keep dust off.
It appears.
Hey, what's up, V? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you could tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheet, too. In other words, it's completely irrelevant. There are baskets on top of the shelf. I am not tall enough to see inside of them, though. I'll take a look for you. This is... What is it? Accomplished nothing. So you found nothing? Alright, postcognition.
Oh!
But
Basically, it's unrelated to the case.
Oh!
It's a sculpture with a sheet over it. The position was the same before and after using postcognition.
I see.
The overall shape of the sheet is also unchanged. We can assume nobody's moved it. This sculpture isn't related to the case.
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted.
Alright, I got a check mark on that one. I need to do this one.
I'll find out.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window jets out and is used as a
Every
vent.
time Yuma says, oh,
Doesn't
he
appear
gets
big
loud
enough
for some
someone to
reason.
move through.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear to be big enough for somebody to move through.
Currently, it opens outward slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here. This is...
Nails are driven into this painting of a young man.
I'm
Oh, I know this. He's one of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. That's not really the impression that I get.
This is...
It's a large scenic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason?
That's...
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much.
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
got one more. Cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes were brought in after the incident.
It appears.
Looks like there's artwork inside. They must be storing their items no longer on exhibit. I don't think these are related to the investigation.
You know,
Cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, there are artworks inside.
Yeah.
There's a layer of dust on the boxes. It doesn't seem to look like the culprit touched them, meaning they've got nothing to do with the case. It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. This picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago.
What?
Oh, there's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer. Now I got the door.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
2 keys can open the door to the art gallery storage room. At the time of the body was discovered, one of them was inside the room. So, how did they get in? Wait, crap.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Alright.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet. That should be enough.
Finished investigating here. I feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together. End investigation.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh? And my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Halare is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
oh, right. I'll do it right away.
Outside the window? Could that have anything to do with the locked room?
I wonder what Halare discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
I hope that's not the case.
I see.
Here's the window.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay. I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap. I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
Hinged window used for ventilation. It opens outward, but the gap is only about 5 centimeters wide. A lot of clues here. We're gathering them up. What was he doing? Trying to put his head in there, Spider. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen here? Somebody's coming. Oh no.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the Peacekeepers.
Wait! I'm a detective. Well, I'm still a trainee, technically.
Uh-oh. You sure it's a good idea to reveal yourself like that?
I'm investigating as a detective. I've done nothing to be ashamed of.
What? A detective? What's that?
You don't know what a detective is?
I guess detectives aren't that big in Kanai Ward. Must be because our fuzzhead chief is lazy.
Well...
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Alara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Oh, that's him. Jeez. It's a small world.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure. Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
This is the worshiper from the church, probably with him.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door. And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
At the time the body was discovered, someone from the church tried to enter and knocked over a paint can.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Oh boy.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened!
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to do.
Stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right. We need to help him. need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right, let's hurry! I want to know how they'll execute him, too.
Hilara? We don't know if Hilara's a boy or a girl yet.
Come on, let's go! Go, go, go! We better hurry or you'll run out of time.
Trying to find. I'm looking at the map while I'm walking. No bus? Dang. This is how kind of how I got lost before, because they want me to go to the riverbank from Kamisaki District and not take the bus.
Hilara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on! Where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
There it is. Guess I did do that one thing. Find the chick's father.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait!
Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
He's an interesting one.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please?
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still...
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please! You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Neilman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Huh?
Oh, you've said it now. There's no pulling out of this one
The
anymore.
one with the megaphone? Oh, got you, Spider.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
Huh? Sure. Uh-oh, I'm going with them.
But
Yakou Furio's coming too.
Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings. We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left of the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate. Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Huh?
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
Oh boy, the Peacekeepers.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
Yuma, I don't think so, Kokohead.
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
That's right! Halara! Please help!
Hey, what's up, Leo? Welcome, welcome.
Halara Nightmare!
Peacekeepers are about to get me.
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Oh, she is here.
Halara, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
She's got a sucker.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you all right?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective.
Oh boy.
Expose the true culprit.
Can I remember everything? Jeez. Oh boy, some characters
What's
coming
going
out.
on?
The church people. Priest.
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well...
What do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Laura seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own? If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the Mystery Labyrinth?
The Peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Welcome to the stream.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly
Good
comes
night.
in.
Good night, Chris.
We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the Mystery Labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the Mystery Labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the Mystery Labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? You want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the Peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
That's the spirit. Well, Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
Dang, here we go. Shinigami became a girl again. Nice. Gonna help me solve this case. Ooh, look at them boobies. Dang, look at them things jiggle.
What? What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't a one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Halara wandered into the Mystery Labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who?
They can still see it as well. Interesting.
This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll take that roll over the master! The rabbit hole we go!
Oh boy. Here we go. Save. Hey, what's up, Squid?
Where am I?
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain.
Doing good, Squid. Doing good. Just playing my game here. Master Detective Raincode.
And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte. I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scary Cute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman. We were pursuing that case together?
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help.
Now, why is she forgetting
The
everything?
cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
You remember the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something. My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Well, you're no help then. Jeez.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon. That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
Huh? What thing?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yeah, I am.
They're dancing together. Nice. My sword.
Well, this world is just full of surprises. I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the Mystery Labyrinth.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too. That was a lot. Here you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
Sorry, please, don't mind her.
All right, we're all set. Now, Let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys
Nova,
on
I'm
the
C
truth.
plus rank. Good job, Philip. Way to go. The sword has returned. Hell yeah.
I understand that progressing through this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, what?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago!
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway. Isn't that right, Hellara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Hellara.
Yes,
What's
Spider Monkey, I'll
this?
be plus and S plus rank. What's this? I'm gonna take a 20-second bathroom break. All right, all right.
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes. I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
Oh, I see.
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
Dang, the doll talked to me. Crap.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
No, I could only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost died. It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
The 4th locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Yeah, there were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well. I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the 3rd floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery! Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Hey! Huh?
Not sure why she does that every time. Where did the culprit flee from?
I see. So that's how to make the questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Where did the culprit flee from? So how many places are there? 1. To the door, the window, or this is like the floor. What do you think, Spider? That's the body. Oh, the ceiling too. The window, you think, Spider? All right, we'll go with that.
Here. It has to be here.
The culprit must have escaped through the window.
Good guess.
And your reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height... its momentum pulls it down, and once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way.
Right. Let's try it.
Oh boy. What is that?
The Nailman killings have already been solved.
Oh, it's the one guy from the Peacekeepers. It's the guy with the megaphone.
Is he that Peacekeeper?
He's got a hold of me.
It's a mystery phantom! The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us!
You think the culprit really escaped from here, this high up? If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try?
Help!
Oh, he pulled him out the window. They all went out.
Don't drag me down with you.
We can't leave a guest behind, Hallara. It would be downright unmannerly. So simple.
Dealing with continuous attacks. Please correct button when you think you have all the correct answers to questions the mystery phantom throws at you. Please correct button. Press the correct button, duh. When you think you have the correct answer to the question. Attacks are going to keep coming, but be careful. You'll take damage if you avoid all assailing assaults. Okay, I guess I just try. Not sure what's going
Yuma,
on.
the Mystery Labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery, so solving it will get us out of this, right?
I think so!
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
A tool?
You should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all. You must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
Master, concentrate!
What did the culprit use to escape from the high location? Oh boy. Burnt remains of a shutter. Door key.
No, I can't dodge it!
Oh wait. What happened there?
Master, concentrate!
I'm gonna say the shutter, I believe.
No, I can't dodge it!
I'm gonna say the burnt rope then.
Master, concentrate!
Must be it!
Yeah, it was the first one. I should have picked that right away. It
That's
went
it.
fast though.
We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
What traces did using the rope leave behind?
No, I can't dodge it!
Oh wait. I think it's the third one. Got it.
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it. The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails had been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
What's that? I can't hear you!
What were the rope's burnt remains originally?
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit,
There's
Oh
no way I
wait,
can dodge
crap.
it.
That went so fast.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window.
It goes really quick.
Unless you've had special training for
Can't
it.
read that quick.
There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
What's that? I can't hear you!
What were the rope's burnt remains originally? Safety
don't
line,
worry, I'm right
rope
here
ladder.
with you. In spirit, anyway.
There's no way I can dodge it.
What? It wasn't safety line?
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window.
Oh boy.
Unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things
So it's
went
not
down.
rope ladder? Yeah, probably.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
I didn't even get to
What's
see all the
that?
choices.
I can't hear you!
Goes so quick. Safety
Don't
line,
worry,
rope
I'm right
ladder.
here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Got it. Nice spider, thanks.
Ow. We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
Well, it was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape.
Now I picture it. Now I can picture it.
The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
Thanks,
That's
Philip.
right.
Rope
It
ladder.
didn't
Thanks,
concern me
buddy.
at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be
Oh, I
connected
forgot about
together.
that. Crap. See, my memory's slipping me. I forgot that we found that piece of evidence. That looked like that. I would have easily picked rope ladder the first time if I would have remembered.
And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope, and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color.
Hey, what's up, Cakening? Welcome, welcome. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color.
And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall. Thinking about it now, These were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom...
Culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom,
It would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
The window
I don't know
shutters
about that
fell
method,
into
whether
its
that would
weight
work.
and locked
I already
automatically,
have the tape banner.
completing
Now
the
I just
locked
need the
room.
user title. The window shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props.
Still haven't gotten it. That sucks.
To me for training you.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it? That doesn't change our verdict at all. The watchmaker is the culprit.
It's the only one besides Rapid Blaster user that I don't have.
Master, boom, kill the mystery phantom blocking your path.
Yeah!
Oh boy, we get to use our sword.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary.
Crap, I forgot
It's
the move.
clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails.
Oh, I jumped.
In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room and escaped via the rope ladder.
I didn't do the right one. Oh, I did. That was the right one. Wow.
The watchmaker is afraid of heights. He couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Damn you!
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right?
Yeah, I got lucky on that one, Spider. You said these mystery phantoms tried to cover up the case, right?
Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
He got novified. That's right.
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the Mystery Labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly. You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Hellara. So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened. Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
All right, guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave it off for today. I got some battling to do next time. So thanks for watching, Cakeling and Spider Monkey and Philip. Thanks all for watching. Yeah, thanks Spider and Philip and Cakeling. I'm streaming Splatoon tomorrow. So yes, I will be streaming Splatoon tomorrow. Yep, Philip, Splatoon 3. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. 8 o'clock.